Hello, this is Princess Somnia, in more ways than one, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Quest VI. I wonder if this has changed. Yeah, it has. Now our title is no longer Village Lad or whatever it said before. We are, once more, the Prince of Somnia. And that's, well, where my username came from, as I've said before. In this episode, I returned back to Somnia Castle in order to speak to this guy. Prince Rex! We're most delighted to have you back. Most delighted! I'm Franco. I've taken over for Captain Rusty. Queen Apnea met with a renowned dream seer recently, you see. It was foretold that your highness would return today, so we threw together this little guard of honor to welcome you. Queen Apnea has told me oh so much about you, you know? How you lost your memory in a battle with Murdaw and so forth. She also told me about the whole fake prince incident. Not that there was anything fake about it in the end. Anyway, the very fact that you were here must mean your memory has returned. Is that so? That's capital news, your highness. Just capital. You don't happen to remember anything about me, perchance. I see. Well, whether you remember your past or not, you're still Prince Rex. We'll stand and fight beside you until the bitter end, your highness. Oh, dear me, I'm afraid I've rambled on a bit there. I do beg your pardon. In any case, the king and queen can't wait to see you. Please, come this way. Rex, my dear boy, goddess be praised, you're back. I'm happy to say I've finally come to grips with everything that has happened to you, although your mother had to explain it all a few times. Here's the gist. Your battle with Murdaw cost you both your memory and your physical form, but now both have been restored and you've returned to your old self, the Rex we know and love. That's right, isn't it? Sure. And yet, perhaps it's my imagination, but you don't quite seem like the same old Rex I remember. Don't say such things, my love. All those battles have forged our little Rex into a man, that's all. Ah, I see. That's what's different about you, my boy. You've grown up. I'm ever so proud of you, Rex. You'll make a fine king one day. But enough chit-chat. We wouldn't want to be late to our own feast. Rex, tonight we shall forget all our worries and fill our bellies. All your friends must join us, too. Fatted calf for everybody. Right-ho. See you shortly. You don't need to tell me anything, Rex. Your mother understands. You were ripped away from your true self and separated for such a long time. You couldn't go back to being the Rex you once were. I'll admit that I do miss that old Rex, but it doesn't change the fact that you're my son. I'm just so glad you came back, Rex. Now, go and polish up your princely manners for the banquet tonight. Rex, awake, are you? It must have been many moons since you last slept next to your mother like this, yet Madame Luca is sensing your unease. Clearly you are not the same Prince Rex who once set forth from this castle. Or perhaps Madame Luca should say that Prince Rex has been reborn, Unlike my dear Millie and that musclehead Carver, you couldn't find your real self so quickly. The spirit of the Rex living in your dreams grew stronger over this time. Madame Luca is sure of it. Not having any memories from your life in this castle must be terrible for you, poor lamb. But you can't change your fate. You are who you are right now, Rex, and you can never go back to who you were. There's only one Prince Rex now, Look, if sleep is really not forthcoming, then Madame Luca is thinking you could use a little walk around the castle. Sounds good, yes? No doubt it would help jog the memory of that other Rex that's inside you, eh? Now go, little lamb. Have a look around the castle. Look for the little lights that will illuminate your past. What she's basically saying is that we couldn't find our real self for so long that our dream self's personality, memories, and everything became much stronger than the real world's. And, well, we lost all of our memories of the castle as a result. Wow, we actually did make the king sleep on his own throne because the queen wanted to sleep next to us. That's hilarious. Let's see about getting our memory back, shall we? Prince Rex, it's been an entire month since the king and queen took to bed, and we still have no idea what's causing this sleeping sickness. We've consulted the most famous scholars, even the Elder of Ghent, but no one can shed any light on the matter. Perhaps you were right all along. Killing the dread fiend Murdaw really is the only way to wake them. But Captain, if we all set out to take down Murdaw, who would guard the castle? We certainly can't leave the castle undefended. In any case, you must prepare for battle at the double. Give some thought to our battle plan as well. Yes, sir! Huh? Oh, no you don't, Prince Rex. Don't tell me you're still thinking of going to deal with Murdaw on your own. It's bad enough that the king and queen are out of commission. If we lost the prince as well, Somnia would fall into chaos. You must consider your royal responsibilities before doing anything rash. You understand, don't you, Prince Rex? Prince Rex? You're becoming quite the warrior, Prince Rex. In fact, I don't think there's anything more I could teach you. But why would such a kind, gentle prince take to the martial arts with such gusto? The king and queen aren't in any danger, are they? No, save your answer. I'm sure you know all about the queen's research. And the king is rumored to be building his forces for a big push against Murdaw. The more we discover about this dread fiend, the closer we come to our inevitable confrontation. I only hope nothing horrible comes of all this. Queen Apnea shut herself up in the throne room ever since poor Princess Sarah passed away. It must be tough for you as well, Prince Rex. But you know, everyone must go when it's their time. Whether that time is early or late in life is up to destiny to decide. I, too, do not know how much longer I'll be able to serve at your side. That reminds me, Franco, you were still young when you lost your parents, weren't you? That's right, but now I have lots of friends in the castle, and Captain Rusty, of course. Prince Rex, it pains me to say this to someone so young, but the world has become a most dangerous place. Rumors abound of some monster, Murdaw they call him, or the Dread Fiend. They say he's destroying entire castles and towns. Somnia needs you to become strong, Prince Rex. I have faith that someday you'll make a most capital king. Most capital. You three are looking very conspiratorial. What are you up to? Queen Apnea! My, I suppose you were more than a little worried about me, but I can assure you I'm just fine. I miss poor Sarah terribly, but grieving will not bring her back, and I have matters of the realm to attend to as well. In fact, I intend to find out more about this Murdaw character myself. What? Your Majesty, the danger. Does the king know about this? Of course he does. My beloved knows me like the back of his crown. Which means he knows all too well not to interfere when I've got my heart set on something. Rex, I know I haven't always been the most attentive mother, but that is the price of being a prince. Royalty comes with much responsibility. Your Majesty, I can assure you that the prince is well aware of his royal duty. I have taken his education in such matters most seriously. Do forgive me if it's not my place to say this, Prince Rex, but I've been having doubts about Chancellor Keating's behavior of late. He's on a crusade for more troops to expand Somnia's borders. He would put our people in the poorhouse with his tax hikes. The king has opposed all his proposals, but that has only prompted Keating to spread scurrilous rumors of his Majesty's incompetence. You know, Franco opposed Keating's appointment to Chancellor 10 years ago. Perhaps he was right all along. Prince Rex, do you think you could have a word with your father? For prince to king, as it were? Oh, and what might you two be whispering about, Ahem. Oh, nothing, Chancellor. Just the weather. Well, I should be going. Excuse me, Prince. He's no scholar of good manners, that's for sure. Ahem. Prince Rex, if you're finished here, would you be so kind as to accompany me? I'm afraid a great panic has broken out in the royal bedroom. No matter what we try, we can't seem to rouse the king and queen from their sleep. It's nearly ready, Rex. I hope you're hungry. Princess Sarah, your hands are a muddy mess. And you've ladled muddy water into your father's finest royal Somnian bowls. But I'm making soup for Rex. Look! Eat up, Rex. Delicious sisterly Somnian soup. What are we gonna do with you, Princess? Sarah really loves spending time with her brother, that's plain to see. But I suppose it's only natural. Royal matters keep their parents so busy. The poor children only have each other for company. Oof, sorry there, pal. You alright? Don't get the wrong idea, I ain't no hit-and-run crook or nothing. The name's Carver. I hail from Port Haven. I heard that Murdaw had put some kind of sleeping spell on the king and queen, so, you know, I figured I'd stop by the castle, see if they needed a little help and everything like that. Say, who are you, by the way? Rex, my boy, I want you to listen carefully. The time has come to settle things with Murdaw. I shall be setting out for his island on the morrow. Now, I have the utmost confidence that everything will be fine, but still, I must prepare you for even remote possibilities. If something were to happen to me, I am relying on you to look after your mother and your kingdom. Do you understand? Oh, don't look so worried, my boy. Our chances of success are nearly assured. We're talking about your old man, King Somnus here. Defeat is not an option. It's Murdaw who should be scared. Ha! My word. I've been dozing all this time. Is that you, Rex? What are you doing up? I recommend a little more sleep if you're planning on continuing your travels today. Make the most of sleeping in my bed next to your mother. The old royal bat can't take many more nights on this throne. Good night now, Rex. Jesus, he slept on the throne before? Is that what Queen Apnea does? When King Somnus pisses her off, he's like, alright, that's it, honey. You're sleeping on the couch tonight, but the couch is the throne? Are you awake, Rex? You didn't seem to get much rest last night. You feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, eh? I can't blame you, my boy. Even I've been feeling uneasy of late. Murdaw's been defeated, yet monsters still roam the land. I'm beginning to wonder if your battle with Murdaw was merely a prologue. Perhaps an even more fearsome creature is plotting evil somewhere in the world. Well, enough dark talk for now. There's something I'd like to show you, my boy. This helmet came into my possession during the attack on Murdaw. It's clear just from looking at it that it contains some kind of mysterious power, but I can't equip it. Had I not had this helmet, Murdaw might have just killed me outright instead of knocking me out for a long nap. And that's why I want you to have it. And we get the Helm of Sabath. We've heard a little talk about legendary gear here and there. Legendary swords, legendary shields. Well, this Helm of Sabath happens to be a legendary helmet. Go on, look at it. It's engraved with some sort of symbol, see? Solving the mystery of that symbol will be the key to succeeding on your quest. That's what my gut tells me, at least. Now go on, Rex. There must be a reason why peace has not yet returned to the world. Seek it out. I'll keep our country safe. You do your best for the rest of the world's people. The Helm of Sabath. It's a piece of legendary equipment, and it's also really, really freaking powerful. This is why I didn't bother buying a thinking cap for Rex, because the Helm of Sabath is more than powerful enough. It has the second best defense out of every helmet in the game, and it gives you damn near immunity to instant death spells and most status ailments. It is super good. We're equipping that on right this instant. I don't think anyone can really benefit from the Iron Mask anymore, so we'll just throw it into someone else's inventory. But yeah, it's so good. We'll be keeping that helm on for basically the rest of the game. And by the way, Rex is the only one who can equip it, so yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that anymore. But alright, we got the Helm of Sabath, and we got a large amount of our memories back to boot. I could end the episode off right here, but I think there's just a little bit more that I want to do here. We're done with Somnia for basically the rest of the game, I think, or most of the rest of the game. We've got our memories back, so yeah, I mean, of course we're tough enough. Look at us. We're like level 30 with like, what, 7 stars in Gladiator, for crying out loud. It's actually kind of fitting that we're almost about to hit Hero, considering that we just, you know, refused and became the Prince of Somnia once again, so that's, I don't know, kind of cool. But yeah. So, we've got the first piece of legendary equipment, that legendary helmet, the Helm of Sabath, even, which, if you've played Dragon Quests 5 and 6, or 4 and 5 rather, it looks almost kind of familiar, at least. Just a little bit off from what you might have remembered from those games. There's a reason for that, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, this part of the game, the mid to late game, is basically a hunt for the remaining pieces of legendary equipment. We've been wandering the world around for a while now, and have heard little rumors here and there about pieces of legendary equipment that we could find in various areas of the world. And aside from dealing with Greykos, which we're going to do eventually in the not too distant future, we're also going to be on the hunt for our legendary pieces of gear. Now, as you may or may not recall, when we were sailing around the ocean doing our item collectathon, we heard about a mountain, an ice-cold mountain, in which the legendary sword was said to be sleeping, and only someone named Ali Kazam was able to access it. Or at least that's kind of how the rumor went. It's something along those lines. Also remember that when we were doing our sailing around, I pointed out a ice-cold mountain and told you to remember where that was for later. Well, it's later, so we're gonna head there now. That's basically what I wanted to get started on doing anyway. If we take a stop right here, we got a little inn with a little church and everything too. I came here hunting for the legendary sword, but it looks like I'm a bit late. As in 50 years late. Oh no, that's, not good. Only Ali Kazam knew the magic words to lift the seal on the legendary sword, they say. Now that Ali's no longer with us, I suppose that sword is lost to the world forever. You here to see Ali Kazam as well? My old granddad said he met him back when he was in Nipper. Ali's was already over the hill then, so I doubt he's among the living now. Looks like you lot came half a century too late. 50 years, huh? Well, how are we supposed to meet with someone if we're 50 years too late with mini medal number 66?
Execute Order 66.
But yeah, if this Ali Kazam is already dead and gone, what are we supposed to do about the legendary sword? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest VI. See you guys then!